Fred Arnold. I'm joined by Valeria, a lovely Valeria. Valeria Revolution. And
Yes.
Valeria is a celebrity fashion stylist, also a new age fashion designer, costume designer, boy, an author, you do quite a bit, and arts educator. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
Now you're from the Eastern Europe.
Belarus.
Yeah, tell us about how you became a celebrity fashion designer, kind of with that kick and that look, being raised in Eastern Europe.
Well, I had quite a journey, of course. I grew up in rough seas of Soviet era. So it was not easy for me. I had to battle not only myself, but surroundings. Luckily, I had a safe spot in my early life, my family. I was born into an extraordinary family of fine and decorative arts, art professors, artists, and doctors. My grandmother was a holistic healer, and also she was just a doctor, a therapist. My mom was an art professor at the university, as well as my dad. So you can imagine our houses were full of discussions. We always discussed philosophy, science, physics, religions, history, geography. So it was an environment of intellect. So that kind of really saved me from the rough times in Soviet era where you have to stay down and don't be different. So I kind of had to hide
I think you would look probably a little bit different than someone typically you see from the Soviet era.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Not only here I'm looking different.
Yes.
I really stand out over there. The only difference is how people react here and how they reacted over there. Usually it's aggression. Here, people appreciate the scream on the street, wow, I love your look. Over there, they would scream and yell and insult.
Oh, yeah,
so that's why it was
Well,
not
welcome
easy.
here, United States.
Thank you.
Let's talk about celebrity, your fashion stylist, and you're a new age fashion designer. So, for example, you lightened me up a little bit. You said,
Yes.
Fred, you got to take off your tie. Tell everybody what you just did simply here to relax the conversation.
Well, I figured since we're going to talk about the image and presence, image is your personal presence, personal energy that you project is very important. And since we're going to talk about that, I did wanted to loosen up your energy a little bit, take off your tie, have your cuffs up.
This is kind of neat.
A few
fun.
buttons, and by the way, it looks perfect like
Thank
that.
you.
And
it matches
so
your outfit a little bit
matches,
too.
Exactly, and it gives you a little edge. And when I took off your tie, opened a couple of buttons, 5 years younger, right there, right there.
I love this lady. 5 years younger, I'll take it. I'll take it. So just making small modifications to someone's wardrobe can really do it. But also getting to know somebody, and I know you believe in getting to know somebody's being, inner being, so that you can help design around that inner being. What do you mean by that?
You have to be a psychologist, absolutely. As a hairstylist, when you go to the spa, you're a masseuse. These people, they have to connect with you, to your soul and to your heart in order for you to relax, be comfortable. Same with stylists and designers, because I'm interacting with you and I'm touching your body and I'm trying to sculpt you. So you have to trust me and feel comfortable. For that, I have to help you to open up. And then not only open up, I have to pull some of your truth from you. You have to really start trusting me.
Right.
So, and once I pull the inside world out to show who you really are, it's a phenomenal makeover. But again, it took me only 25 years to get to that point. It takes a lot of, you can't be overnight success in that, you know. But again, yes, for me right now, it's very easy to make a couple details and suddenly, boom.
Ready to walk the red carpet or look 5 years younger. The one thing that you said that was very important is finding out what somebody's all about, because it brings out their inner being, and then you become authentic of who you are.
Exactly.
Because you can change but not be authentic.
That's the point. A lot of people, they just put in a sort of look, but it's no substantial content there, not true. So we can imitate, we can fake somebody. You know, a lot of people, or what they call in this country, copy monkeys. You know,
I've never heard of that. Okay, I'll take it.
You know, I want to look like Kardashian. I want to look like Tom Cruise. But the point is, they are brilliant in who they are. if they are projecting their truth.
Yeah.
But if they would just pretend somebody else, it doesn't captivate people. We all have a great intuition.
Yeah, love it.
That's why a person walks in and say, I don't like something about him. Something in my gut. Because we all have that feeling. We just don't trust it. We shell in the corner and say, no, it's all cool. So that's what I'm trying to do with people. I want to find you and sculpt you. Outside image has to reflect your internal world. That's what it's all about.
And I love it because I read a book called Blank. Someone makes an opinion of you really, really fast when they first see you, and you can bring that out in somebody.
It's a silent, the most powerful silent communicator is your presence, your image.
Yeah,
that's how I read you. I scan you from the first moment I see, and I can tell already about who you are, what you do, and how can I deal with you or not.
Those that want to reach out to you, get some tips, and hire you as a consultant?
Sure. Well, you can actually Google me on Valeria Revolution or my very long Eastern European name, valeriavonleczyckigoncharovabarrett.
All right, Google her name, and you'll go right to her. Valeria Revolution, we're going to ask you to stick around, and we're going to bring the rest of the group back.
Absolutely. And, you know, don't forget, I have a book, Valeria Revolution, Living Life Consciously, on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. So if you Google me, you will see my book. And a new book coming up, New Age Conscious Fashion.
I need some of that.
Absolutely. It will be a fabulous, fabulous book with projections for the future trend for the fashion.
Love it. Thank you.
Thank you.
We're going to jump to a quick break, and we'll be right back.